Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Work and Draft server, I regret to tell you that I have died off camera, which is the worst way to die when you make videos. And unfortunately, I lost my Boots of the Traveler and everything else. I've since then made a new jetpack for myself, but you know what? You know what cheers me up? I came back here and I found this little guy. I don't know what he is, but there's a box that says for Joe Hills, enjoy. And a thank you note from Doc Redstone, it looks like. I never really said thank you for the wands and knowledge you gave me, so here this little guy is the thank you. The thank you. The thank you. That's like double plus the. If you feel like it's cheating to use magic you have yet to discover, click him in your wand and it'll pick him up. Enjoy. And I think I forgot to turn the page. Well, it was just enjoy. Doc Redstone. Now, from what I understand here, luckily I left an extra wand down here. If I throw some meat, which I don't have, do I have any meat? Yeah, here we go. Here's some raw chicken. If I throw some raw chicken into one of these, then that will give me the tallow. And I think this guy's supposed to... No, maybe he won't. Maybe he fills that other one, which means that I need to get more raw meat. Well, luckily, I can actually just throw tallow back in there, because it has the meat thing. And now this guy will go and get water, it looks like, from over here, where that little marker is, and that matches the gem on his chest, it looks like. And he has already refilled it, and somehow he's got a full bucket again. I don't really claim to understand that. If you give me a bucket, master, I shall keep the crucible filled with water. Why, thank you, crucible golem. Thank you very much. Now, even though I've contained the wispy problems here, using the technique that I perfected on the Hermitcraft Feed the Beast server, I want to do something a little different over here. I've got a big fancy in-base magic room over there. Over here, on this server, what I want to do is I want to build a flying magic platform that I can move anywhere in my plot to collect aura. And I figure the best thing that I'm going to have to, or the first thing I'm going to have to do is build it high enough up that I'm not really worried about, you know, the stuff. I want to be able to just build it and fly over things. So let's go ahead and I guess I can use this wood real quick to get to the level that I'm going to want to construct it at. Yeah, that looks about right. That should be high enough up. Now, in order to actually construct this, first I'm going to need a crafting bench here. And I'm probably going to want to set up a tallow candle just for a little light. What you need to do to make something that's a mobile platform is use frames. And frames are part of the Redpower 2 mod, which is the sequel to the Redpower 1 mod that did really well in theaters. Apparently, I don't know how to make them. Okay, this is a bunch of sticks. That's a brass... What's the difference between a brass ingot and a bronze ingot? Brass blend you get from bronze blend. Bronze blend you get from pulverized copper. What? So I need to pulverize bronze to make bronze blend. Apparently. Okay, wait. What? Brass. Okay. Brass blend is made from pulverized brass ingots. Okay, so I've apparently already screwed this up by bringing a bunch of sticks and brass over here, or sticks and bronze. So we are just going to teleport back real quick using the magic of the long way on account of me having... Was that a guy shooting at me? Whatever. Having already lost all my books when I died. So we are just going to pulverize the heck out of some of this stuff. That's an induction smelter. So, boom. And we're also going to turn on our... Oh, no, it's down to like... Okay, it's not down to 0. For a second, I was worried because I had left this thing on that it had like just killed itself. Ran out of energy. So, pulverizer is now dropping into here. So, where's my pulverized bronze? Oh, here it is. Bronze blend. So, is it just I put it next to itself? And I get brass blend. And I guess I can cook that. Wonderful. So now that I got this brass blend, I might as well throw the rest of these bronze ingots in there. It's not like I'm ever going to need bronze for anything ever again. I got plenty of other stuff. Oh, hey, more bronze blend. How'd that get there? It must be magic. Or factorization, or thermal expansion, or whatever. No, I did that wrong. Dang it, that was the stupidest way to do that. Now I need to get the... Okay, so instead, I need to just put this... I did it right the first time, now I need to do it right a second time. Boom, bronze blend. Now we cook the bronze blend, and that's going to give us 12 more. Now, I don't think that this makes a ton of these. What's the ratio? 1 frame for each... Oh, wow. Well, the frame is essentially the size of the platform, so I don't want to make a 24 square meter platform. I'm going to need it to be a lot bigger. So we're just going to have to keep cooking this stuff, it looks like, for right now. But let's go ahead and give this a try and see whether or not this is actually any good. Wow, I'm going to need more sticks than this as well. So we're just going to take our sticks over here. Boom. We'll just stick it to the crafting bench like so. And, of course, I'm a little short. Whatever. So, support frame. And, boom, additional support frames. So, if we teleport back now, then we can actually start construction of... Oh, I didn't put a ladder on that thing. I have a jetpack. I'm awesome. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's all cool, guys. I got this. I got this. Boom. Okay. So, this is our little dock here. And so we just, I don't know exactly how big I'm going to want it to be, but I do know that I'm going to want it to be big enough that it can contain all my crucibles, all my stuff. I'm going to probably need to use one of those clicky blocks to hit the altar again with the wand when we, like, land. Or not land, but when we settle where we're going to be. Okay, so now that I got this frame built, you guys showed me a trick where you find out the number of something. In the comments you mentioned, if you know the number of an item, you type it into the not enough items or nearly enough items box, and then you look to see what else is around it. So I think that, so this is the support frame, number 762. Now there's a tube frame that I think is like a BuildCraft tube where you can send items, and then there's a redstone tube frame, which I guess lets you send redstone signals. Now, there's block breakers, transposers, filters, item detectors, all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a frame motor to actually move the frame. So, and then I think I'm going to need like a deployer and a retriever to retract, and I think the kind of inchworm drives. I don't know. Probably should have looked this stuff up somewhere. But in the very least, we got our frame blocks. So that's a start. And so in order to make this frame motor, I'm going to need a blue alloy ingot, which I get from cooking silver ingots with nickelite in my alloy furnace. Luckily, I do have one of those, so why don't we just zip on back real quick. And, hey, skeletons, ignore me. Yeah, good job. Pro skeleton arching. Okay, boom. Turn the corner. We're back here. So this is the location of our alloy furnace, which might not be a great idea in the long term. We'll have to find out. But let's see. So I'm going to need silver and nickelite. Do I have nickelite? Well, this might be a very short effort indeed. That's just sad. There's no nickelite anywhere in the house. Time skip! Okay, so in order to make that blue alloy ingot, or whatever, I need to combine nickelite and silver ingots in here in my alloy furnace. Now, there's a bunch of stuff you can do with this thing. You can make red alloy ingots or brass ingots. Oh, wait. So I could have bypassed the brass stage by just putting tin and copper in here in the first place? Oh, man, that would have been way easier. You know, blue alloy. Then you can, like, cook stuff down from other things, like get 2 iron back out of a sword. Or an anvil to get 31 iron. You know, that's not bad. Cool, so here's my blue alloy ingot that I brought. Well, since I'm over here anyway, let me put a copper and a tin in here just to see how it goes. Since this has a lot of fuel left. Was it like this, I think? That'll give me more brass, I hope. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't overwhelm it. I don't really know how any of this works. Whoa, 4 brass ingots. Okay, yeah, so that's going to get me my frames way quicker. Great. So, if we go back to this little wonderful thing over here. So, well, let's see. Frame motor. I need a blue alloy ingot, which I got. I'm going to need brass ingots, which I have. I'm going to need a blue electric motor, which needs another blue alloy ingot. So I'm going to need more nickelite than I already have. I'm going to need a bunch of fine copper wire, iron bars. Man, To make fine copper wire, you have to use a diamond draw plate, which you get from combining iron panel strips with diamond panels. And you make a diamond handsaw and then cut up a diamond block. Okay, I don't have enough diamonds to do all of that. So, time skip. Now, so in order to make a handsaw, though, if I just go back all the way through these steps, I'm going to need 3 sticks, 2 iron, and 2 diamonds. Luckily, I have that, so I'm just going to create my very first diamond handsaw here. Boom. So, got my block of iron prepared from earlier. Iron slab. No, I don't want that. Now, okay, there we go. Iron panel strips, 8. Now, I need to cut a block of diamonds. I want to do this exactly right, because if I screw this up, it will be very expensive for me. So let me double check how you do this. Okay, so diamond draw plate is diamond panel, which is a diamond slab cut from the top. So you cut that from the top twice. Great, okay. So now, I need to take these, and that gives me... Oh, I could still get 2 diamonds back from that. That's actually kind of cool, but not really what I'm looking for right now. Let's go ahead and store some of this extra stuff. Well, for right now, I'm going to want to put some of this stuff in a chest, because I don't need everything that I've got on me right now, especially these stolen presents. I don't know why I always have a million of those on me. The mobs just drop them too often for my taste. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and make one more iron block here. This really might not even be enough, I'm actually starting to realize. So it's 1, 2, whoops. And then I move these to the side here. Boom. 8 iron panel strips. Wait, what happened to the other 8 iron panel strips? Oh yeah, I turned them into draw plates already. I'm 1 step ahead of the game, and the game is always 1 step ahead of me. So great, now all I need to do is combine that with, I think, copper, which is probably why I had that on me. That makes fine copper wire. Is that precisely the type of wire I need? Yes, I need 8 fine copper wire. So, and I only have 2 diamond draw plates. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's not a one-time use object. Well, I really didn't need to make 4 of those, I guess. That's fine. That's cool. It's all good. So I'm just going to take this copper here and, whoops, combine that there. Can I stack these? Yeah, I can. And I will need 8 of these. So look at this. We are just on our way, making all the cool stuff that all the cool kids want. Now, if we come back over here, frame motor, blue electric motor, copper coil, we're going to want to put this into here. So I need to make some, that's going to be iron in the middle there. I'm going to have to make some iron fences. So that'll be plenty to hold us over for now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop in some iron in the center here. And boom, we now have 2 copper coils. I guess technically I needed more than that. I needed how many? I needed 8. Wait, no. I only needed 2 copper coils, right? Yeah. It's all coming together, guys. So this thing, yeah, there's 2 copper coils, 3 iron ingots on each side, and 1 blue alloy in the middle. So, boom, blue alloy goes here. Iron, copper coil, boom! That's a blue electric motor. Can I set that on the ground? Doesn't do anything unless it's inside something else. So, frame motor, I'm going to need 2 brass, another blue alloy. Now, is there any other way to make blue alloy? Looks like a lot of them involve cooking something that already has blue alloy in it. So, I'm going to possibly have to go mine for some nickelite to combine with some silver. Time skip. At last, I have found some wonderful, beautiful nickelite, a wonderful vein way down here at the diamond level practically. And I hope to take this back. I got 25. That should be enough to make a lot more blue electric alloy or whatever that's called. And my pick's dead anyway. So, oh. Hey, there's actual diamonds there. I'll come back later when I have a fortune pick, because I don't want to waste them. Time skip. Okay, so we are just going to make a few more blue alloy ingots using about half of the nickelite we have. I don't want to waste it all in one place because I don't know what else I could use it for yet. Although I was looking through here, and these Redpower 2 solar panels require blue alloy ingot, blue doped wafer. Luckily, I've already got some of those. That, I think, is where my silica, or where all my nickelite went. I'd cooked a bunch of these for another project and then forgot about it, and I forget what project it was. I was probably trying to make one of these, actually, and it was just like 2 weeks ago, and things have been crazy. So let's also go ahead and make one of those this episode. So here we go. We are just going to make a wonderful solar panel. Boom! And I'm not going to have any where to put it, am I? So we now have a Redpower solar panel. Don't let the blue color fool you. It's part of the same mod. Oh yeah, but that's right. We wanted to complete what we were working on over here. So we've got our frame motor we were trying to build. And that's going to take 2 brass ingots, a lot of iron. Well, 5 iron anyway. Our blue electric motor and our blue alloy ingot. So great, now we have our frame motor, and I think we have a way to power it if I didn't put it away, which I might have. I might need to make some sort of blue electric wire, though. Let's see, how do I do that? That would be a good thing to know. They might be 760 or 75 something. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Insulated wire, red alloy wire. So I'm guessing that I would just use I'm guessing I would just use the normal red alloy wire for that, right? Or is that redstone conduction wire? Let's try blue, just BLU. Okay, so no, there's something called blue wire. And how do we make blue wire? Okay, it looks like I need covers. And then I put them around a blue ingot. Okay, so the way to get covers is to cut panels a bunch of times. So let's take our favorite color wool, which we don't have any wool. We only have rock wool. So let's take cobblestone, because I saw that you could do that with cobblestone. And we're going to take out our handsaw here. And we are just going to slice this up. It looks like several times. So slab to panel to cover. Then we're going to take that and we're going to surround a lovely final piece of blue electric stuff here to get 4 cobblestone jacketed blue wire. We are definitely getting on our way. I'm very pleased by our progress in this, even though I don't really know what I'm doing still. But I figure at this point, lots of mobs. Let's come back up here to our frame. I mean, we've got a candle lit. That's a step. So I guess I want to put the frame motor, I don't know. Do I want to put it on the same level as the frame or above the frame? Do I need a wrench for this? I don't know. Okay, so next step. Let's take these solar panels here and put them on the frame. Okay, well, yeah, that kind of works. Doesn't do much. Maybe it needs a redstone current to it. So let me make a switch real quick, or grab a lever out of here. I should have some levers. Great, for all my 2,000 parts. Well, it doesn't do much, I'll give it that. Let's try something else. Can I safely remove that? Good, that's a step. Now, I might be able to, of course I have literally 0 physical blocks on me. I might need to make some sort of cover so that I can place things on the frame. No, that sounds dumb. I don't think that's how that works at all. But whatever, let me just find any sort of block. Come on, I gotta have like dirt in here or something. Okay, so we are just gonna make a bunch of dirt slabs, which we are gonna cut into panels. I'm going to turn half of those into covers, because I don't know the difference between the two yet, and then I'm going to hop back up here. So, okay. Cover seems to fit on there. And what about the panel? Does it do the same thing? Panel does... Oh, okay, so the panel goes inside, it looks like. And the cover maybe goes outside. So if I put that panel there, can I now place my solar panel here? Okay, I can. That still doesn't, I don't know what I'm doing. Still, there's that. Well, can I run this wire maybe out of... Well, that doesn't do much. Okay, so let's try it with the other one. So we got the dirt panel that goes in and the dirt cover that goes... Yeah, they look pretty much the same to me. Can I put a torch on top of this? Yeah. Well, so there you have it, guys. Redpower 2, an introduction with Joe Hills. Clearly, there's no way that I'm going to make this work without doing extensive additional research. But, you know, this is about as far as I got. If you guys want to know, like, how intuitive Redpower 2 is, it's not like Thaumcraft. It doesn't give you a manual. Using what was in the game, the nearly enough items or whatever, this is as far as I got. I really feel, though, like there's a better way to do this. Could I put this on top of the wires here? Whoa, jetpacks on fast mode. Hover mode enabled. Okay. I can't even put that on there. How am I supposed to connect any of this to any of this other stuff? That's just, like, bizarre. Maybe the silicon... Does the solar panel, like, is that a part of something else? No, not apparently. So if I go back here to... Was it 261? Nope, that's my Essentia. Clearly no part of this is going well for me. I should... Oh, 76. Boom. Not even a letter. There we go, or number. Okay, great. So, let's see. We got all these different types of cables. We got timers. We got gates here. We got deployers, redstone tube frames. I'm wondering maybe I could put the power things through there. I don't know. Okay. So I've got a solar panel. Maybe if I made a blue electric battery box, that would be something to hold me over. But I'm going to have to get a whole bunch more nickelite before I can make that. Because, I mean, look at that. There's 6 times 4. That's 24 nickelite. That's more than I've got on me. Although I could make a sonic screwdriver, apparently, which might be fun if I knew how to use it. You know what? That's what we're doing. Sense of progress. If I can get a sonic screwdriver, I have won this episode. So, I have a crafting bench up here already. So, what do I need? I need one of the... Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Making our battery. Nope, that's apparently not how you make the battery. Is it brass on the inside? And clearly I should have actually read the instructions for that. So, let's go back to that and look at it again. Tin or copper? Okay, this is shaped crafting. I put tin in here. How's that not working? Is it the wrong kind of tin? Okay, well, let's try going back and doing this again from the spawn home. Whoosh, maybe I've got some other types of tin over... Oh, I'm stuck in this chest. Silver ingot. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same tin. This is the same copper, but at least it's like... Got enough of it now. So nickelite on either side here. No battery. Dang it, what the heck, yo? This is inconceivably inconvenient. Actually, it's very conceivably inconvenient. I just have so much bad luck with these new mods that I'm just not surprised when this is how they go. So maybe if I cook some of the tin ingots in a different mod, like if I run some tin dust through my IC2 furnace or something here. Let's see, do I have some tin dust here? Pulverized tin. Yeah, there we go. And can I cook that in here? No, of course not. Wonderful. So tin dust in our electric furnace. Might not be the fastest, but at least it will be a different type of tin. No, or is it literally the exact same tin? Nope, it's literally the exact same tin. What is different about the batteries that I'm missing? Okay, so if I come over here to battery box, 6 nickelite. Oh, it's 2 copper and 1 tin. Well, that will make all the difference in the world. Or tin the world. Okay. So, boom. There we go. Silver does not work, unsurprisingly. Don't have any tin on me. Terrible planning. Okay, goodbye, silver. You're dead to me. Okay, boom, there we go. Now we have some real tin. We have some real copper that we're going to put in the right place. This sonic screwdriver was supposed to be an easy victory so I could end the video without being embarrassed. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, so where were we? Sonic screwdriver. So battery box. Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so uses for the battery. So I need 1 brass ingot and 1 sapphire. So I can easily grab a green sapphire from over here, which is, I think, where I keep all of those. Boom. Okay, so I'm only going to need the 1. Sapphire, brass ingot, BT battery. So now I have an uncharged sonic screwdriver, which can open fences, even though they're made of wood. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to need a BT battery box or something to power all this stuff. This has been a there we go, temporary fence. It happened. So what's the difference between that and the other ones? The other ones are all gone. Whatever. Dead to me. Well, this episode has proven that Redpower 2 is very difficult to learn using only in-game resources. Anyway, at least I got a sonic screwdriver out of it, and I can open any fence-related door. Look at that. Boom. Opened. Woohoo. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, who has to go probably branch mine for 2 hours. Keep adventuring.